Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you this afternoon?
Hi. My name is Kit, and good afternoon.
Okay, my name is Chris. I work at IEL 360, one of the partner institutions with Testuru.
Yes.
So, to start with, just let me check with you. Have you ever done an IELTS speaking test before?
I have done some in some English tutor, but just a small part, not full 3 parts.
Okay, all right. So what will happen today is I will go through the 3 parts of the speaking test.
Yes.
While you're responding, I might interrupt you in order to move on to a new question. If I do interrupt you, please remember that it's just so that I can move to another question. It is not a comment on the quality of your responses before that.
Okay. Can I ask one question? Do you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly?
I hear you. Yes, I do. I hear you clearly enough.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have any other questions before we begin?
I think I'm fine. Yeah, let's start. I'm ready.
All right. So I'm going to start recording now.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start by talking about what you do. So are you a student or do you work?
Oh, well, I'm currently a student at for Hom Nam Kyu High School for Gifted, and that school is located in District 5, and that is quite a top school at at Ho Chi Minh City. And yeah, I'm in grade. If I finish the summer, I will be in grade 12.
Okay, great. And can you tell me, how do you usually go to school in the mornings?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I usually go to school by my father motorbikes. But if the weather is quite bad, like yesterday, I needed to go to school by bus. But I feel comfortable when I'm going with my father because he is always buy me breakfast. So I think I really enjoy to go with my father motorbike.
Okay, good. And what do you usually do after you finish school?
Well, basically because I'm a student now and I need to do a lot of work. So after my school, I need to go to some extra classes because I need to cultivate my knowledge because I really nearly to get my national entrance test in Vietnam. So I need to finish and fill up all of my knowledge. But if I have more spare time, I would like to do some of the activities like dancing because I really love to dance. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right, we're going to talk about politeness now. So, do you think you are a polite person?
I'm not really sure because sometimes I will like when I first meet a strange person, a strange guy, I not like I likely to keep distance with him or her because I don't know how personality. So I think that is not quite impolite. But if I be with my friend, I definitely be polite. I will be a gentleman because I like to ask her or ask him, what do you want to eat today or what you will do in the future, something like that. And I think I will be quite polite with my acquaintance.
Okay, good. And why do you think it's important to be polite?
Well, basically because having a polite with another person is gaining a first good impression with another guy. When we are polite with someone else, I think it will build up more your relationship, and also we can know more. We can discover more what we will have a same interest to. I think, and that's to improve your relationship.
Okay, good. All right, we're going to talk about childhood now. And
Yeah.
would you say you had a happy childhood?
Yes. But that was a long time ago. I didn't remember as much. When I was a childhood, I really loved to go to go to the park with my families because my house is really near the park at Levantam Park, and every day I went with my family because I love watching the sea trees, and also I needed to practice like my house to get a better house. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
good. And what part of your childhood do you remember most?
The part of my childhood. Oh, that's an interesting question. Uh, I will tell you a story that was happened in my house. Uh, like that is I would when I was 5 years old, I'm used to have my own bedroom. So uh that time I was playing with my sister, but suddenly I hit it my head into front of my television, and that time I need to go to hospital, and that's the most memorable movement I had remembered.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So we're moving on to the part two speaking now.
Oh yes.
In this part, I'm going to give you a topic and I'll expect you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes about it. Before you begin, you will have 1 minute to take some notes on the topic if you like. The topic that I'll be giving you is a piece of technology you like using other than a computer. So here is the rest of the details on that question. You have a minute to prepare. Okay, could you begin, please?
Yes. I have decided to tell you about the technology rather than a computer is my telephone, which is the iPhone, and the reason the way I use it is because it's really handleable and it's really convenient for me to carry out, and I really love how it functions and I use it every day. Often I will use with my best friend. I sometimes call my telephone is my best friend because uh, I think he has a lot of functions and have a lot of um, things I need to discover. And moreover, the reason why I really love this gadgets because it's really flexible because uh, mostly I use it for my education because this is because this is I can get access to some internet, and the internet has a lot of tons of information that brings a lot that can help me to grasp more knowledge and cultivate my skills between which ranging from the hard skills to the soft skills. So I really love how it functions. And moreover, I can use it when I was stressful, because I can use a lot of social media like Facebook or Messenger, and that apps can help me to chat with my friends, gossip with many things at school, and also because
Okay. Good. Thank you. That's your time.
yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to ask you a couple more general questions on the idea of technology. And do you think it is possible to live without modern technology?
Oh, well, from the perspective, I think with the advancement of the technology, um, technology nowadays has been taken place from another thing, and it has been the important role in our society. So I think people cannot live without them, because they need them to do their work. For example, people can take it to replace of the labor productivity, like producing cars, and those technologies has improved people lives standard, like doing
Okay,
some
good.
hard work. Yeah.
Very good. And what are the advantages and disadvantages of technology?
Well, some yeah, those gadgets have both good side and the bad side. Uh, for the advantages, I think for example, like me, I can get access to internet by the phone, so it can help me to improve my vocabulary and also my grammar by using those gadgets to search information on the internet. And moreover, people can use it to replace some labor productivity, as I mentioned before. And for the bad side, I think some people will get addicted to this phone because they don't have awareness to time themselves. So because of that reason, as a result, they will have a lot of health issue, like they will have
Okay,
lack of
good, thank
sleep.
you. So I have one more question. How do you think technology will change the way that people work in the future?
Yeah. Uh, well, that's an interesting thing, and I haven't thought it before. But I suppose that technology will be take place to the human work. As I mentioned, they are usually used for labor productivity, but nowadays with the development of AI, which means it's artificial intelligence, they have a big brain, which means big brain, and they can do a lot of work. Also, they can do some complex like they can deal with the numbers, like yeah, deal with the numbers, and also they can enhance more development in technology. So I think it will take place in the future.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, so those are all my questions for you today, Kit. We will submit this report to Testuru for moving on to the next stages of the competition. I wish you luck in that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah.